I'm Mrs. Oslin, and I'm by myself today. Mrs. Wally's not here. But good news, I'm at Bernie. I used to teach at Bernie. It didn't look like this when I taught here, but it's a beautiful building. So continue watching our videos to see when we might be at your school for a TV classroom lesson. Today we're going to talk about friendship and inclusion. Inclusion is when we include people, and we're going to talk about why that's important and how we can be inclusive of our friends. You'll remember teams all across Tacoma are working on the team cooperation goals, which are active listening, explain your idea, everyone participates, that's where we're going to think about inclusion, help and encourage others, and complete tasks. Now check in with your active listening posture. Make sure your eyes are watching.
Eyes watching.
Your ears are listening.
Ears are listening.
Your voice is quiet.
Voice is quiet.
And your body is focused.
Focused.
Focused. Press pause and get yourself there if you need to now. Okay. Now, Mr. Kevin, let's do some thinking and talking about what makes someone a good friend. What are qualities of a good friend?
Oh, I've got one.
What?
I think somebody who listens.
Now, how does that make them a good friend?
Well, if you listen to your friends, I think it indicates that you care about what they have to say and what they have to think.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking the same thing. How does it make you feel when someone's listening to you and including you in the conversation?
Like I'm part of the team.
Mm-hmm. We practice doing this on TV Classroom a lot, making sure that everyone's voice is heard and listening to each other when they talk. I was also thinking that someone who's a good friend to me, or what makes someone a good friend, is if they do stuff with me. Like we might go shopping, we might go get coffee. Mrs. Wally and I spend a lot of time talking about our lives together. That makes us good friends to each other because it shows that we care, just like Mr. Kevin was talking about when you listen to someone. So if we look at our feelings tree and we think about how our friends make us feel, we can feel included, which means they're listening to us, they're doing stuff with us, or we can feel excluded. And that's when we feel like our friends aren't listening to our ideas or aren't spending time with us. And this is why it's important to include everyone, because we want everyone to have positive relationships all together. We include everyone. That's a rule here in Tacoma. We always make sure that everyone is included so that everyone feels like they have a place. Now, there's times when we're not quite sure how to include everyone. So let's think about two scenarios. You and your friends are eating lunch together. A new classmate asks to sit next to you. How can you be inclusive? How can you have that friend become a part of your friend group? Press pause, think about what you would do, and press play when you're ready. Okay, Mr. Kevin, what would you do if you and your friends were eating lunch together and a new classmate or teammate asked to sit next to you?
I think I'd say, hey, come on over.
Yeah, the more the merrier, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because then you have more people to talk to and more people to hear ideas from. Okay,
That's right.
Are we ready for another situation? Okay. During team discussions, you notice one teammate did not share. How can you be inclusive? Press pause, think about how you can be inclusive, and press play when you're ready. Mr. Kevin, what would you do if we were having a TV classroom team meeting and you noticed that maybe Mrs. Wally, pretend she was here for the meeting, she wasn't saying anything? What would we do?
I think I'd say it this way. I'd say, Mrs. Wally, so we haven't heard from you. What do you think?
Yeah, and that might invite her. First of all, would make her feel valued that her thoughts are important and we want to know them. And then it
Right.
would make her feel maybe safer to join the conversation.
Yeah.
I think I would have done the exact same thing. So today we learned the importance of inclusion by including everyone, especially those who are different than ourselves. That's when we learn new perspectives and new ideas. So excellent job today. Your challenge is to think of ways that you can be inclusive, especially for those people who are different than you. Excellent job today. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we look forward to seeing you back here next time in TV Classroom. Bye for now.